Good morning, everybody. It's time for more The Twin Snakes. I think it's how it's pronounced. Yeah, let's see. So we just defeated Raven, Vulcan Raven. I like to check in with my dad, you know, to get caught up.
Snake, if it's about Naomi, I'm looking into the matter right now. Give me a little more time.
Where is she?
She's still sleeping.
I can't believe it.
She's getting, like, betrayed while
First,
she's
the DARPA
taking a
chief
nap.
turns out to be an imposter, and now Naomi. What the hell is going on here? I suppose you're going to tell me you don't know anything, right?
I'm sorry, Snake.
The world is being threatened with nuclear annihilation. That's all we can be sure about.
Okay, bye. Good morning, Scorch. I was just watching some highlight videos from your channel, says Scorch. Yeah, how does that work? People watching, like, will say, oh, that was fun, and then press a button to, like, highlight it, I guess? Oh, I'm curious. Pal key. So that's not, like, frozen, necessarily, right? Like, do I have to have it equipped for it to freeze? Let's get my M9 out. Oh, hello, everybody. Gal's Got Moxie, hello. Twisty Beard, what up? Hey, Kyle, hey, everyone. Benny Flats. Love my work from home days, says Twisty Beard. Hey, all my days are work from home days now. Am I right, guys? Alright. Let's see. My ration be frozen. Gosh. Oh!
Snake, answer me! Snake!
I died, man. I was
Snake!
That was a good one. Play It Forward Gaming. How are you? Yo, hi-yo? Alright, let's see. I got a call in 30 seconds. Oh, boo, says Twisty Beard. Adam Walker. Oh, it's famous streamer Kyle Hilliard, as mentioned to Leo Vader in NGT of Jedi Fallen Order. Why was I having so much trouble reading that? Man, I am excited for Fallen Order. Hopefully, I need to track down a freelance review of that game for sure. Let's see. He saw me? That's a bummer. So I guess I kind of thought maybe if you were in that position, you would be okay in terms of being seen, but obviously that was dumb. Okay, I'm gonna get this guy. There's a guy up there. Sneaky, sneaky here. Can you see me? Maybe being too cautious. Where's my other friend here?
Careful, he's still in this area.
So they found the... Oh, trap. They wake him up. Can I get you from here? Can I get your elbow? I know there was one of those guys had like a shield. Okay, I got one of them. I'm really trying to... Okay, let's see. is always fun when this happens. Alright, there. Got them all. That is all of them, right? Yeah. Excuse me. Love that the animation. The animation. Such a little, nice little touch. Oh crap! I thought I was doing so good. Yeah, nothing to see here, people. Okay, what's going on in chat here? Adam Walker, subscribing. Thank you so much, Adam Walker. I appreciate it. Hello, Serial. It's cold in your stream room. Is it cold in your stream room? No. I like this jacket. I don't know. It's just like a nice little jacket that I'm wearing. Oh, I thought I had to like. Oh my gosh, Twisty Beard. My 2-year-old is puking everywhere and my 6-month is cutting her teeth. Oh my gosh, that sounds tough, man. Gosh, man, I know we got some more stuff to do here. That key, there's no point keeping it out, I guess. Are we coming up on the Metal Gear room here? Is this it? Man, we're further than I thought. Adam Walker says, I want to get a mod of Metal Gear that changes the alert noise to a sample of Carl saying, oh crap. Scorch. I can't decide if I want to play Jedi Fallen Order on the hardest difficulty or not. I'm not like a big play it on the hardest difficulty or first run through kind of guy. Like I definitely want to get, you know, the lay of the land, I guess you could say, first before jumping in on hard and stuff like that. I mean, but that's how I feel about it. Some people just want the most extreme challenge right out of the gate. This is cool. Do I go underwater here or is this? Why is that hurting me? That's weird. There we go. Oh. Is that just like poison or is it super cold? I wonder what the idea is there. Who should I call to ask about that? Gosh, no one really can. I don't have anybody that can. Maybe Otacon.
It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear. But it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, no mechanics. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys. And besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course. But there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep. That describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Something is funny to me about Snake being like, are you a hacker? I don't know why that was funny to me. Like, wait a second, man. Hey, bro, you hack? You into that hacking life? You can tell me. We're friends. We're gonna go on adventures together. In the next game, we're gonna have a secret handshake. Are you a hacker and an otaku too? Says Spike. There's all these stinger bullets everywhere. Why would they be giving me all these stinger bullets? I know there's some. Oh, here we go. I knew there was some of you around here somewhere. Did I get him?
Is there somebody there?
Don't know if this is entirely necessary, but just want to pull him out just over the side just in case. Here, guard this chaff grenade for me. Adam Walker, if you could pick one character's voice from video games to replace your Siri Alexa, who would you pick? Huh. Interesting. I don't know. Because you'd want it to be like a pleasant voice. I actually changed my Siri to have an Australian accent, which I think is fun. I just like the Australian accent. I think it's a cool accent.
Snake, it's me again.
Hacker?
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I've never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay. Keep trying.
That was like a required call that I had to take that I couldn't just optionally do. Are there no other soldiers in here? No more stingers. Slippy is a good... Slippy would be a good voice. Peppy Hair would be a good voice for Siri.
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great.
That's a bingo.
So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
Haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake,
Oh, GLaDOS.
I found something
GLaDOS
else.
would be good.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one up until now?
Because of the missile's rocket propulsion system. It would be picked up by enemy satellites.
That's how they
Because
get you.
of that?
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground
Good Lord.
bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
It would push back the signing of the START 3 treaty. If word gets out about this weapon, it'd cause a whole world of trouble.
Yeah,
I
it
should
would
probably
be nasty.
shoot some Stinger
The
missiles
United
at it.
States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake,
Really changed,
listen to me.
man.
This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean with VR experiments?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be
Did you
carefully
try
recorded.
unplugging your
It
computer
was.
and restarting
President
it?
Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
Damn.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So, you think they can do
Rock
it?
Party says, I'd like a
Well,
Michael Caine
the dummy
series, that'd be
warhead
good.
was designed
Or
to
Werner
be identical
Herzog.
to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Okay. That was a real reason to call me, so thank you. For not wasting my time. Don't walk this way. I don't know why I keep, like, letting go of the button right as I'm... Man, they really give you a lot of... Guys, I'm busy.
Snake.
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
That's part of it. Arms Tech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That, plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like they were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah. And Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
I wonder, does he point blank tell me, like... Oh, I want that. How do I get that? Look, This is how you do it, guys. I figured out how to defeat Metal Gear. The old punch, punch, punch. Okay. That was enough, right? Like, we get it. Right? That's the joke. So how do I get to that? Okay. I know I'm like kind of sort of wasting time here. I don't want to get sucked up into like the big. I'm gonna try to like save Metal Gear, the Metal Gear fight, because the ending is gonna take so long. Like I don't want to defeat Metal Gear today, you know. Like I'd rather get to maybe even cut the stream a few minutes short of just like get to the end, get the key cards going. Because this is like the final sprint, I think, right? For some reason I thought I had more. I don't know why. Haven't seen any of the games after 3, but could you imagine Metal Gear Solid in an open world? That'd be crazy. I can very much imagine Metal Gear Solid in an open world. Metal Gear Solid 5 is basically open world. And it's a good game.
PAL codes and disengage the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
It's not that funny, but
No.
just him like getting the
There's
hang of using
been
his
a
left hand.
change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss? Liquid.
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site.
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly
they remake this
destabilizing
again, Matt
nuclear
Berry
weapon
should
to
be
the
liquid.
Chinese.
Oh my
What do you
god,
think
that
will
is
do
so
to the US's
perfect.
reputation? Or
Jeez, I would
the
love that.
president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about the new
I'm now bummed
weapon,
that I have
they'll
never
all
heard
want
Matt
to
Berry
contact
read
us.
Liquid Snake lines.
Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion. All for money.
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Arms Tech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with amphetamine and adrenaline levels in the blood. They deployed a product still in development into live combat. No surprise it was unreliable. They must have been desperate.
Played Forward Gaming says some of the stuff in this series is just real dumb.
Have you heard
Yeah,
from
but
our friend
I enjoy
Colonel
it. I
Sergei
like this
Golukovich
whole
at Spetsnaz
information
yet?
dump of just like
He still has doubts about the ability of
I
Metal
like
Gear.
an explanation of why
He said we
Sniper
can
Wolf
talk
wasn't
after
affected by
Metal
Fox.
Gear's
Even it
test
doesn't
launch is
it doesn't really
successful.
make any sense that like why
He's
they
a
would be
very
talking about this in such
prudent man.
detail, you know?
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Metal Gear.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? That Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
Maybe so. But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we joined forces, we could put up quite a resistance here.
Golukovich is
Since Mantis
in Metal Gear
died,
Solid 2, right?
The genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
Twisty Beard at that PS1 3D modeling. This is GameCube, baby.
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here. It's going to be a long war.
We could still escape.
We have the new nuclear power, and we're going to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
Yeah, okay. Played Forward
What's
Gaming.
wrong
His
with
daughter is
that?
old. Yeah, I
Fighting
thought.
the whole world?
But he's literally in the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 2. Like,
From here, we
Ocelot
can launch a
kills them,
nuclear
right?
warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar and totally immune to interception. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
But boss, what about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, you can call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
gosh.
Boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden? If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
They know Snake's there, right?
Keys
Like,
on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
Giant Beast Cast
By the
is worried
way,
Kojima Unleashed might
should
not be
we
what's
do
best
with
for
that
gaming.
woman?
Haha, says Scorch.
Want me to kill her?
I mean, there's an
Metal
argument to be
Gear.
made there for
She's
sure.
Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Uh-oh. Getting a phone call.
Snake, I found
Bye,
Baker's
Twisty
top
Beard. Thanks for
secret
tuning
files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They finished inputting the PAL codes. So, how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see, the override system that the president was talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
You
Dr.
need
Big
the
13,
keys
are you
for
going to be do
input.
more reviews,
3 of
Kyle?
them.
Like the one I
But
did for my
only
YouTube
have
channel?
the
I
one.
think so.
Where are the others?
Just depends.
Hold on a
Time,
minute.
that
See,
kind of thing.
That's the trick. You already have.
But I liked
all
doing that,
3
and it was
keys.
satisfying to
What are you
release that
talking
and
about?
The
and,
card key is made of a
get
shape
feedback on it and
memory
stuff. I
alloy.
enjoyed it.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes, it's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So
Snake
this
seems
key
really
is actually
incredulous
3
about all
keys
this.
in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for
It's
the
not even a zoomed in
emergency
view.
input.
At least zoom in, if you're gonna zoom in. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. You input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key.
Like just like the
one on
USB
right
cables.
is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard
they
disk
doing?
reads
Just
the
reading?
information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system, and it's only meant to be used once.
Adam Walker says, I don't think this game is very realistic. Just a thought. I feel like there are some elements where it is kind of realistic,
Who's that?
but others where it's absurd and ridiculous. Not my key. Is he gonna be on the ceiling again?
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Slink!
What?
This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Scorch, you're saying, I just think it would be funny if it turned out that Kojima was reined in for a reason all those years. Obviously what happened in Konami in the end wasn't good, but it will certainly be interesting to see what happens when he's given no restraints. I mean, yeah, it really does feel like one of the craziest examples of, like... I mean, you know, he had a budget and everything, but then you look at stuff like Metal Gear Solid 4, where there's so much money spent on those sort of introductory commercials. Like, if I were a producer, as much as I love Kojima and, you know, Metal Gear and stuff, like, I don't know a world where I would have, like, seen that pitch and been like, yeah, let's produce 5 separate commercials that players probably won't even see all of, and, you know, they're only going to be playing during the first, like, I don't know, 15 minutes of the game. Like, it's just insane. Like, I mean, and if that's him reined in, that's just, like, so nuts. I'm very excited for Death Stranding. I wonder if, I wonder if Death Stranding actually represents being more reined in than he has been in the past. Like, I can't imagine anything outdoing that crazy commercial sequence in Metal Gear Solid 4. Okay, let's see. Is there, like... I was wondering if there's, like, some kind of something. ration full. And I don't need any of this ammo. No, why does that hurt me? Is it cold or hot? Time bomb. It's weird. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Otacon has to say.
The terrorists are finished inputting the detonation codes. The only way to stop the launch now is to re-input the detonation codes to lock the detonation mechanism. You need that card key to do it. Find that card key, Snake. There's no other way.
Okay. What do you have, Campbell?
Find that card key. It fell somewhere in that drainage ditch. Use your mine detector.
Mine detector.
Yes, the mine detector works just like a metal detector. The position of the card key should show up on your radar screen.
Cool. That's what I was looking for. Wait, is that it right there? Oh. I feel like I walked right by that. Alright, I got the key.
You got the card key. Good. Now get back to the control room and use that key to re-input the PAL codes. Stop that launch.
Stop that launch. Can I go in there? Can I fit in there? No? Okay. Alright, that's where I came from. I gotta get back up the stairs. I mean, aren't they, like, still in there? Did they leave? I mean, that's like a big red flag, Snake, if they're just, like, gone. Right? Some good footstep work. Footstep sound work there. I guess they're gone, right? Let's do one of these. Is it just those two? Yeah, it looks like it. Are there any like fun Easter eggs on here or anything? Stun grenade full. Yeah, see, this is Snake. This is a big red flag. The fact that they're just like not in here. You should be concerned about that, I think. Okay. So how do I do it? Oh, okay. That's like the Fifth Element, kind of?
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
I have to do an order, right?
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
Kiss the Metal Gear Snake, the Fifth Element is love. You know it. Alright, so I gotta freeze the key. So these guys, if they are about to wake up, they'll have fewer Z's, right? Oh wait, this is a dead end down here. So, I'm sorry, what are you guys talking about? Untitled Kyle crew? Like, you guys are gonna go check out replay later, I guess? I'm all lost here. Let's see. Oh, what are you? Okay. I'm gonna need those stinger bullets later. Alright, there are the stairs.
Somebody there?
Ah. Fudge.
Who is that?
Oh, sweet. I shot his radio. Oh, that was perfect. That was awesome. God, I love that. I love that kind of stuff. Like, I love those little details like that. Like, you can shoot the radio out of someone's hand. So awesome. Hey, Twisty Beard's back because their call got canceled. Welcome back. Congratulations on your call being canceled. Freeze the key. Gal's Got Moxie says, okay, y'all, what's for lunch? I'm having chicken salad and Swiss steak. I learned that there is a Schlotsky's Deli in Minnesota that's not too far from me, which is a place I always used to eat at when I lived in South Carolina. It's just like a sandwich place. I don't know how common they are, but I definitely had a moment that I drove by it the other day and I was like, what? I had no idea this was here. I've been here for like 8 years. I didn't know there was a Schlotsky's Deli here. So I'm gonna go get a roast beef sandwich from Schlotsky's Deli. And it's gonna be great. Ouch! I love the tranquilizer. Makes life so easy. What am I doing on health? How did I lose health? I don't remember that. Like this music. 9. Scorch says that my car is being worked on, so I can't leave. They are everywhere, says Twisted Beard. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Is this cold enough, this area? Oh, crap. Crap.
Is there somebody
No.
there?
Shut up, don't worry about it. There we go. See if this is... Maybe I can ask Otacon if it's cold enough here.
Next, you've got to cool the card key.
Where should I do that?
This is Alaska. Go outside. It's cold everywhere. But you're close to the warehouse where you fought Raven, right?
I'm in the warehouse where I
That
fought
place
Raven.
is right in the middle of the permafrost layer, and there's no heater either. That key is actually an IC card. Its connector pins and main body are made of a shape memory alloy. It's designed so that unless it's been changed to the correct shape, it won't be recognized by the PAL code input terminal in the control room, and the detonation code won't be entered.
So how long does it take? Do I have to do anything with it? Or just hang out here? Any fun collectibles? Otacon's like, you're in Alaska, idiot. Go outside. Come on, buddy. Are there any cabinets or anything in here? Can I stuff anybody in a locker? Surprised this doesn't wake them up. I figure I should keep these guys separate in case they wake up. Oh, okay. The key is cold. What you got for me? Stun grenades. I don't need no stun grenades. Alright, so I gotta do this part quickly, I think, right? I just gotta rush, sort of. Oh, careful. Moving the soldiers does make them wake up faster. Okay. I mean, I figured as much, but I just wasn't certain. I hope there's no, like, trick that I'm forgetting in terms of getting it to the room fast. I know I gotta rush through the, once I heat it up, I gotta rush it through the thing. Huh? Oh, hello.
Who's that? It's the enemy.
It's nobody. That's who it is. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay. Squidward Willis says, "Well, nice shot. Yeah, I will admit that was a good shot. Got the radio and his head." Just pursing his lips a little bit.
PAL code number 2 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
Warm that key. So this, I think I mentioned it last week. The first time I did this on PlayStation 1, I actually thought I could heat it up by putting it near Snake's cigarettes. And actually just like stood here, like right by the door, like smoking a cigar until my health was basically down to nothing, just waiting for the key to warm up. And I think one of the reasons I was so convinced that it would work was because like I had the frozen key and I smoked the cigar for a while, and it or the cigarettes, I guess they're cigarettes. And then it went to a room temperature key, and I was like, oh, it's working. But obviously I was just, the fact that I was waiting around is the reason it changed into a room temperature key. These guys still sleeping? Yeah. Oh, dang it. I dodged that. Come on.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Oh, you should have online Smash Brothers. You know, that'd be like a fun stream one day when I'm like between games trying to figure out what to stream next. Just like connect with all you guys and play Smash Brothers or something, just all online. It'd be fun. It's kind of unfair that you can just like You won't see those holes. These guys are back awake? What the hell? It's just those two soldiers, though, I think, right? Oh. Mokitas. Oh, I have to go all the way up the elevator and stuff? C4. Gosh, I don't remember having to do... Well, wait. Maybe I do remember, because I think... Don't I fight Ninja? The ninja up here? Uh-oh, they mad at me?
Snake, it's about
Oh, okay,
Naomi
what's up?
Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
We learned about Fox
Snake,
Die.
have you ever heard of something called Fox Die?
No. Fox Die? Liquid and the others were
You
talking
just say
about
Liquid and Otacon.
Yeah.
Ocelot, excuse
It's
me.
some kind of virus
The
that
cyborg
targets specific
ninja.
people. I don't know all the details, but
it. What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA
Kyle, we
chief,
need
I mean decoy octopus,
UKC
die of
emoji
something that
ASAP.
looked
Is that
like a heart
Untitled
attack?
Kyle crew?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Fox Die kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
Okay.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it. But I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
Snake is...
She was
he's
sending coded
pretty
messages
dumb.
toward the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so.
Naomi, man.
She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Because they're just like hanging...
if you
They're
find
like
out
hanging out on a submarine,
So,
like nearby,
true, isn't
right?
it?
That's like the idea
Naomi.
here.
I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Die vaccine must be around somewhere.
Is that all you think about?
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Oh, you can punch crows. I don't want to kill the crows. I was just sort of experimenting. I can't not at least check, you know? I know I don't need it. I don't need anything. It's this part, like thank you, Kyle in the past. Can we shout UKC like in the Goldbergs when they shout JTB? Oh, I get the reference. I like Goldbergs a lot. That's like we watched that as a family. Watched the new episode last night. Even watched Schooled, man. I'm in on that Goldbergs universe. So let's go hang out in Lava Land here. Hey, look at that. I found something I needed. Oh, Dr. Big 13 says, be careful of spoilers for Death Stranding, Kyle. Oh yeah, that is certainly on my mind. Did I get him? Okay. Even, I mean, just... I know Serial is playing it for review. I think, I believe Kato is playing it for Game Informer. And I don't want to know anything. I've even considered, like, I was talking to myself, now that I think this story through, I was like, you know what, maybe I should ask Serial. It's like, I don't want any spoilers, but if we were gonna do, like, another 6 stunts video, you know, no plans or anything, just, like, always thinking about options for the future and stuff. Do you think Death Stranding would be a good one? And, you know, I, like, second-guessed myself, and I was like, you know what? I don't even want to know that. I don't even want to know that. I just want to play it as blind as I humanly can. I'll look at scores. I like review scores. So I'll see what the scores look like. That's about the most I will sort of research, I think. Is this gonna work? Sorry, buddy. But yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to know nothing. Leaked review copies. Since I don't have a PS4, I'm happy to have Kyle stream it to be spoiled. I mean, yeah, I want to play through the beginning, which, you know, like, it's always, like, tricky, like, because I was thinking about that with the Indivisible, and I was like, is it a spoiler to, like, play through the first hour of the game if you're very clear that you're playing through the first hour? Especially if you're playing it, like, Indivisible's different because I'd beaten the game, so I knew what I could sort of consider spoiler. But if I'm just playing through the first hour of Death Stranding, like, with everyone for the first time, like, that's not a spoiler, right? I mean, that's... Clever Cadaver says, well, Kyle, that's Serial, by the way. If you really want to know, you can find out November 1st on fanbyte.com. That's who Serial's reviewing it for. I don't want to know anything, man. Don't tell me anything. Don't even, like, I don't even want you to send me, like, a Slack message that's, like, winking. Don't be like, oh, you're gonna love it. Nothing. Don't want to know nothing. Is my key, is that hot yet? Is that a hot key? Or is that a room temperature key? Because it gets bright red when it's hot, right? Is it hotter in here? Let me know in the chat if that's hot. Does the F stand for fire? Or if I need to keep going. I mean, I'll get right up on the lava, if that helps. I posted spoilers in every channel. I tweeted and texted you too. God, jeez, Serial. Can't believe you did that when I specifically asked you not to. It seems like... Oh, there we go. Z for hot. Of course. Alright. So... I'm not going to fight Metal Gear today. I will go down the elevator. Because I think I fight the Cyborg Ninja there. So I'll do that. But I'm not going to fight Metal Gear today. That's for Monday. Dr. Big 13 is asking Clever Cadaver if he's enjoying Death Stranding. Stop it. Don't ask him. He can't say. I don't want to know. Stay warm, Key. Stay warm. Z for fire. You know, just doing some tumbling. Oh, Spike says, no, you don't fight Gray Fox on the elevator. You can fight the Ravens if you want, though. Why am I so convinced that I fought Cyborg Ninja in the elevator? I don't know why. I just have this memory of fighting him? I mean, I know I'm going to see him again soon, but... I know, like, if I stop now, we're technically ending the stream early by just a few minutes, but that's I do not want to roll into some crazy Metal Gear cutscene that takes forever, because beating that game, fighting Metal Gear, fighting Liquid, driving out of here, I mean that might even be like 2 episodes, you know. I will sprint through here though. Weekend stream center tomorrow, Kyle. Squid Willow, that's a good question. I'm sorry I don't have like a better answer for you, because it depends on forces that I can't control until, you know, until it's like time to stream, I guess you could say. Leave me alone. Oh, hey, Dan. How's it going, man? We're actually here right at the end. Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll make some calls. We'll check in with everybody, just so we can do the full hour, you know?
That's the last one. Hurry to the control room.
I guess no one has really anything particular interesting to say.
So, Naomi is a spy, just like I thought. Campbell is hiding something too. But that's okay. Fox dye is a virus, a biological weapon. There must be a vaccine. We can worry about getting that later, Snake. But right now, you've got to focus on re-inputting those detonation codes, okay?
Alright. No response. Typical.
Dr. Naomi's an enemy spy?
Were you in on that?
I can't believe it.
Did I tell him about that?
I don't want to believe it either, but...
Snake, leave it to Colonel Campbell. You've got to concentrate
Dan
on
was streaming Legends of
that detonation
Runeterra
code.
last night, tearing it up with Timo. Nothing from Meryl, right? She's still out of it. What about Natasha here? I don't think I've talked to her at all, right?
Believe it. Dr. Naomi working
I don't
with
even
the
remember
terrorists?
talking to her at all.
I don't want to believe it either.
But if what Colonel Campbell says is true...
I know. Nastasha, have you ever heard of Fox dye?
Fox dye? No, sorry. I'd never heard of it.
Oh well, forget about it.
Alright. This is it. Let's call Mei Ling. Let's call it a day.
You called, Snake?
Saving. Wait.
In China,
I did
they
save,
say,
right?
The snake, knowing itself, strikes swiftly. It means that if you have confidence that what you're doing is part of your true nature, there should be no hesitation. I don't know whether your orders are in your true nature or not, but, Snake, believe in yourself.
Flamin' Queso says, "Oh, this hour goes too quick." I bet that Monday, unless I have something come up that I need to do or something, it will probably be a long stream, I bet. I think we'll finish this on Monday. Because I don't think you can even really save in the middle of everything that's going down, you know? Okay, I feel more confident
Snake,
about having saved now.
Leah DeRocher said, win any way you can. Nice guys finish last. What about you, Snake? Is that what you think? Is there anything that you wouldn't do to stay alive? You should think about that, Snake.
You should think about it. Cool. All right, and is the key still hot? Is it still Z? Yeah, okay, cool. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. I always appreciate it. I really been having a good time with the Twin Snakes. I'm kind of bummed that we'll be coming up on the end of it on Monday. But I think I want to try to do Boktai next. Just because I've never played it. Let's keep going on this Kojima thing ahead of Death Stranding. I think it'll be weird to try and figure out if I can even get it to work with sunlight and stuff. So, I don't know. That'll be weird. But anyway, thanks so much, everybody, for watching. I always really appreciate it. Having a great time doing this. Thanks so much, guys.